We'll go ahead and get started. I'll say that, kind of like, passing time. So you've all had time to rest and relax and, dwell, dwell on your guilty conscience for supplying the drugs to the, resident crazy person, Deanna. But,
Don't fucking remind me.
Applying drugs to the resident crazy person? No.
I didn't do it
Providing me
directly.
money.
capital, like,
Yeah,
she
I
paid the
paid him as
capital.
a gesture of goodwill. I didn't know he was going to do that. Spend that money on starting his own fucking drug empire.
Hey, I mean, I had nothing else to use it for.
Well, I mean, was that your original plan, or was that just something you made up on the fly?
All the stuff I do is made up on the fly, so.
I love it. I'm shaking my head because I'm just wow, but all right. So previously on Tales of the Red, um, the party had previously started to scope out the After Image nightclub to, you know, find a, you know, uh, the sister of one of Chen's clients asked for help, asked for the party's help. Um, you turned the encounter right on its head when you because I was expecting like a fight through the nightclub, but instead, uh, that event turned into Chen convincing the head of the Afterimage, Frost Troll, to release the girl. In exchange, Chen would find him two more. He would start pimping.
Pimpin', not simpin'.
Exactly.
It's like that one. It's that. Yeah, that's what's on that one coffee mug of Valentino's in Hasman Hotel. Pimpin', not simpin'. That's Chin's. That he shanghais that as his new motto.
I get it tattooed across my shoulder.
Wear it on a fucking company T-shirt.
This is beyond terrible.
Like he's just straight up like a Grand Theft Auto player character. Like, I mean, drug businesses, and now he's moving into pimping.
I mean,
I mean, what are you gonna do next? Start fucking smuggling guns?
I mean, I did get a rank in Fixer.
Oh
so.
god.
If you remember, I got that XP last time.
Oh shit. He's just gonna be role playing the rest of this game is like Grand Theft Auto Online, where you like have all the businesses.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
oh my god.
I believe it's also last session. Arthur Chan, he paid bail for
Yeah,
his
Deanna came with him.
former boss. Yeah, and there it was also then that Arthur Chan learned that if his boss skips bail, he'll be liable for like $4.5 million.
And you already know that that is exactly what's going to happen.
Well, yeah, 4.5 more million. You lost a $500,000 even bailing him out.
Yeah, but yeah. So there's that to look forward to, seeing how that plays out. Um, he also attempted to bail out, I believe, a murderer. And he was like, no,
Yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah, I've seen you before. How you doing? What's your bail? Oh, this. Oh, good luck. You're on your own now.
exactly.
You guys, I'm going home.
Sounds
And I
like a
believe,
you problem, bitch.
yeah, I believe Chen was also shopping for enforcers as well.
Oh my god.
Like, I seem to remember that coming up as a discussion
Why am I
point.
not surprised?
No. I've offered everyone a cut of my business profits. Um,
How much
in
was that
exchange
again?
for helping. Basically, each of you are getting 10% of whatever I make in sales of drugs.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to feel about that in character.
So you could all be, so you could all,
Share the guilt, yeah.
share the
Especially in
guilt,
Deanna's
and
case, it's probably going to be even worse for her. It's like, great, now I'm getting
if
paid fucking drug money.
if Chin fucks up a lot and gets arrested, you're all technically conspirators.
Yes, yeah. Now that you point that out,
Now
Yeah.
the business is getting a migraine.
I keep doing my recap, and each part is just more and more like just
Unhinged.
outrageous. Like, yeah. Um,
It's not my fault. I'm a disgraced doctor.
I'm just going to say this in advance, Chin. Unless you think of some sort of clever way that I would receive the money anonymously, kind of like how I paid you, I'm totally ratting you out to the police. I do not want to risk my status and my son for you fucking getting caught by the cops and then finding out, oh, you were sending fucking royalties to these people who were helping you. It's like, yeah, no, fuck that.
and and then come to find out, I actually bought the police department.
Oh my,
the
what?
second arc of this campaign is going to turn into like a prison breakout. You all get sent to jail eventually.
No. The second part of this is going to turn into Back to Future 2, where
Yeah,
Biff controls everything.
I was
And
thinking
I'm
about
Biff.
that. It's like Biff is like, kid, I own the police. Oh
Oh
god.
goodness, I love this group. You're all
Oh Jesus. Well,
oh
but
god
anyway, I mean, but
shenanigans.
I am serious though. Like Deanna, like because she would definitely come to the same conclusion, like in character that I mean, what he's doing, potentially
Mhm.
if it leads back to me and my son, I will absolutely rat your ass out to the cops.
Well, I first have to figure out a way to launder the money. That's why I was trying to get with the
I mean, aren't
nightclub.
anonymous payments a thing?
Well, yes, but what I'm saying is, if the money's laundered through the nightclub,
Oh
the
my
after
god.
image, right? It's laundered through the nightclub, through the after image, and then you get paid a paycheck from there. So it's legal.
Did you hire an assistant named like I don't know, like
Not so
effeminate
much
Anthony?
legal as in clean.
No, I hired the guy's sister that we got out.
Okay.
That's the person that's the go between me and the after image boss.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, all right. So, I advanced time a little bit so y'all could like rest and relax, recover from the shenanigans. Chin, I will have you. What kind of role is it to put out an ad, looking for prostitutes? Pimp looking
No.
for prostitute
I'm
in a
just straight
local
up going
paper.
through the streets.
Yeah, I was just about to say, just roll up to a bus stop.
All right. So first off, make me a streetwise roll so you can find, I guess,
Proper location.
the right, yeah, the proper location. And everyone refill your luck. You would have regained it,
All right. Okay.
between sessions.
I haven't
Um,
spent any luck, but good to know.
yeah.
I only have
No,
3 luck.
I opened up Chen's just so I could look at the skills, try and classify what's happening. Make you roll for something and like, refill your luck points if you have them. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but where is that?
Luck?
Yeah.
It's on
Below
your character
will.
sheet and your stats. Like if you the vertical
there.
stats,
Yep.
luck is.
Yep, got it.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, this would have been a. Well, are you looking for like high class ladies or just kind of who
I'm
Like the
looking
fucking
for.
prostitute in Full Metal Jacket.
I'm not looking for cloud type. Clouds from 2077 type. I'm looking for more of your middle class, run of the mill.
We love you a long time.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's.
We love you a long time. Showtime, anytime.
Okay, yeah, this would have been like an everyday, check. So you passed. Yeah, you are you are you skateboarding as you're looking for prostitutes?
Yes,
He's
I
trying to
am.
look as like totally radical as he can to impress the ladies.
He's just looking for a hole to fill.
Quite literally.
Okay, so you made the streetwise roll. Go ahead and make me uh, a persuasion roll. Difficulty 15. It's a little bit more difficult to, yeah, congratulations. You've, beaten the difficult, check.
How much did you
I
beat it by?
6. Is only a difficulty 15.
He didn't
Like,
beat it. He twisted it both ways.
but, yeah, I'll roll like a, so you're just looking for 2, right?
Yes. 2 to take the place of the 1.
Okay, I'll roll a d6 to see how many. You'll get the 2, but let's see if you get any more. Okay, so,
6.
as you're, skating down the fucking
It's a
street
6.
at the red light district. No, it was a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, you get 4, ladies interested in what you're.
What I'm selling.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
like,
all right, come with me. We're going to your new home.
don't say it like that.
And then, well, no, it's like you're skateboarding around. It's like, well, what are we supposed to ride on? You turn around, and you look, me.
I mean, I have a 10 in body, so.
Also, you're gonna have like a fucking like totem pole stack of prostitutes on top of
One in front, one on back, one on the shoulders. One on each shoulder.
And here I was trying to hold back on Shio, and now look.
We've
Shaking my
the
head.
combination of all 5 bodies turns into what looks like a fat Mikey.
You really don't want to. I swear to God, you really don't want to use the word combination.
Okay,
I'm surprised the fucking skateboard hasn't snapped.
I'm assuming you're taking them to the after image, right?
Yes.
Chen? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll go there, he'll
Like, I got you your new workers. They volunteered.
okay, for bringing the 2 extras, they'll give you like 1,000 eddies per like person you've recruited. So good job, you get paid for being a scumbag.
I put increased by 2,000 reason pimp.
Yeah. Ah, Jesus Christ.
People
Yeah,
interested in my prostitutes.
yeah, so that's what you're working on during the week.
Mhm.
Shit, I just realized that'd be 2 eyes. Never
so
mind.
distracted.
It was almost clever.
The business, you get asked out on another, you know,
What a shock.
business date with
Business day.
with Roxy Neon. I don't know how else to describe this thing, so I'm choosing to take the high road. It's
Business
business.
day.
But yeah, you'll
No.
go out and
I'm
gonna
protect
take care of it
Roxy
right
Neon. She'll pay you 5,000
I'm
eddies.
gonna take care of it right now.
He's talking to somebody else. Or...
Okay.
Oh.
Right. Go ahead.
But yeah, you take Roxy Neon out. Business as usual. She'll pay you 5,000 eddies for your work.
For his
Yeah.
work.
Not that type of work, Mr. Pim.
Yeah. Yeah, you should fucking talk.
But yeah, so you're filling your end of the bargain for being
Yeah, I like the
her
guy that fucking indicating
bodyguard.
like, oh yeah, no, you're servicing her sexually. He says after he brings in fucking four prostitutes. Takes one to know one,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay. So, all right. So that brings us up to the present. It's currently January 24th, 2055. And yeah, it's been a couple weeks since you guys have done like a proper, being hired by a fixer. So, yeah, I guess I'll put you to the street market again. That's because I'll just assume that Shen is going to be, selling more like drugs. So,
Well, I don't have anybody cooking stuff, so I haven't been able to sell things yet. So
okay.
Do you not have any Well, hold on, no, you have your deputy crack daddy, Chris.
yes, he produces the raw materials, but no one to actually mix the drugs.
Is he
properly.
seriously your only fucking employee?
Yes.
Oh my god. Maybe I should have been so worried about your drug operation after all, but you still haven't fucking hired anyone.
I've been doing other shit.
Yeah, picking up prostitutes. I mean, considering how easily you charm those fucking, we'll go with women, I'm sure you could probably, if you actually put your fucking mind to it, actually recruit some, like, drug dealers.
Yeah, I know. I haven't gotten that far, but if I recruit drug dealers, those are the people that sell the product. I actually need the people that make the product.
Well,
before
I mean,
can
that's what, like, hiring people for the actual
Yes, I know.
operation. I mean, how much money do you have, dare I ask?
7,500 right now.
Oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting it to be that fucking low, but
Okay, I spent most of it in buying outright the equipment and
right, I mean, that makes
the
sense. I'm just
warehouse.
surprised that you were left with so little by comparison.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Like,
well, I mean,
I have the space, I have the stuff.
you don't have
It
the
is a very
employees.
slow ball rolling. You have months before you have to worry about me becoming a kingpin.
That's comforting that it's not going to happen right away.
But it is going to happen.
Eventually.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
But yeah, just for ease of access, I'll say that you're all visiting the night market again.
What the fuck am I doing
just
here? I
picking
wouldn't
up.
be here.
I just put your token on the board. Just so I have all the party tokens together. But
Well, I mean, just so you understand, like, the thing with Deanna is that now she's reunited with her son. She basically only really does something if it is directly like directly or indirectly beneficial for him and by to a lesser extent herself. So she's usually just spending time with her son, doing occasional work for, like, if Zarafa offers her, like a side gig or something like that. But
Okay.
so, and
You,
also the
you
fact
could
that
be
she moved
looking
out.
for networking gear.
I mean, I've already got plenty. I mean, I don't know what else there is for me to buy because like I have like a cyber deck built into my like Echo arm.
You could be looking for spare parts. Since you don't have the backing of everybody now, you have to pay for everything out of pocket.
I mean, well, Emily didn't. I mean, granted, it was with what's his face, Romanovich that offered, so long as she's, a like a known ally of Zarafa that they would, she just gives the word and then they'll fix up her arm and stuff, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll say Deanna isn't here, but
Like, I'm not
uh,
trying to be difficult,
yeah,
just so you know. I'm just,
yeah. No,
realistic with
I
my character
understand.
isn't. Her life has changed quite a bit, and therefore so has her behavior.
Yep. Okay. So I'll say, Chin, you're heading to the night market, scoping out, some places to sell, your eventual, you know, windfall of drugs that you have to
Oh God.
produce. Um, as
You know,
you're, looking through, the vendors, you know, that kind of stuff, you do see, um, like the fixer who hired some of the group for the, the art gallery job. Um, he'll he'll kind of wave you over and he'll say ah, I've hired you before. How you
and
doing?
I don't know you. You didn't hire me before. You hired a friend of mine, I believe, though. Because if
Right,
you
right.
remember, I was indirectly tied to that event. Because I went
Mhm,
with uh what's Blitz's character.
Arthur Chan.
mhm.
Yeah, went with Arthur Chen a- as their +1, and it was Ramba's character that ended up doing the entire thing.
Oh, are you referring to the art gallery fiasco?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, like he'll still say yeah, I hired one of your friends for some work. Did a great job. Uh,
Great
are you
job.
look
The whole place almost burnt down. I don't know if that is a great job or not.
touche. But hey, you looking to earn some more cash?
Uh, Cash is always good.
Now we're talking. Uh, you hungry? I'll buy you something, kid. My treat. I have
Kid,
a business proposition
kid,
for you.
kid. I, I, I am not a kid. Okay.
Yeah, this guy I
Fine.
would
Branch out,
say
a
is like
psychopathic one at that.
like
Yeah.
this fixer his name is Zigzag. He looks to be around your age, Chen, so
It's
he's
like,
just trying to he's trying to like talk the street talk and like,
and I was like, yeah, no, it's not befitting you.
How's
Trust
Chin?
me.
Like Chin's like what, like college student age roughly?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he could have been a college student, but if it hadn't have been for that B,
that B in math.
yep.
Like me down, Dad.
yeah. But yeah, he will say, I have a business proposition for you. It'll, have a nice, payout. Are you interested?
Yeah, I'll listen at least.
Great, great. He'll like take you to one of like the stalls and like, buy you a drink or something. Um he'll then say, here's this here's the job. Um I need a group to go in, wipe out some, there's a den of scavers who are being, very hostile, hurting people, and I need a group to go in and take them out.
Question.
Eyebrow raises on
Are-
this guy.
Question. Do the
Hmm.
parts need to stay there?
He looks kind of disturbed by that. He'll say, well, I just want them dead.
Okay.
Whatever happens to their bodies, I don't
No,
care.
I meant like
Just need the.
their supply. I put in quotation marks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just need the place cleared out. Um,
Don't worry, I got you. I'll take it.
great, great.
I don't even
Uh,
ask any more questions. Like, just send me the address. I'll grab my team.
great. Yeah, he'll pass along the address. Uh, also looking for, if they have any, you know, what's it called? Um, any tech you find, any information. Yeah, also send that along to me and I'll give you a bonus.
Chin just kind of like, okay. Just don't ask where it comes from.
I never do. The less I know,
Did he
you
say how
know,
much he's paying
that how
Chin
you,
for it?
um, he's willing to pay 2,000 per person involved. Plus like there's a possibility of like bonus pay.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why it says don't ask questions where it comes from. And I'm like, I'll go grab the team together. And so it's like, uh, all right, uh, Deanna, here's the thing.
Well, she's
Here's
not in
the
person.
location.
Uh,
I know, but he said I would go to you
oh,
and
I
explain
mean,
the situation.
are you going to my apartment or to my, like, just calling me or texting me?
I'll call you on my way to my apartment where everybody else is at since you're no
Okay.
longer living there.
Yeah. Um, so, I mean, yeah, Deanna answers the call and says, what?
We have to clear out some scavs. I am offering you a option to come in and work with this. You don't have to be there in person. You just need to, kind of hack any security doors, etc., so we can get in quietly, preferably.
There's a pause because she kind of like checks her phone for like any like notifications from Zarafa, which I'm assuming there aren't any in terms of like, like, hey, we need your services from, like, basically, like, in terms of if she's not her priority like currently is honoring her commitment to Zarafa first, and then like any kind of side work second. So
Yeah, currently your schedule's completely
all
free.
right,
They
and then
haven't
she looks at that
contacted you
and
to rework.
like, what time of day is it? Would it be a time where like my son's at school or something, or like what time of day is it happening? Because if it's a
Yeah.
time where like he's asleep or he's at school, that's when she would do it. But
We're going around your schedule.
all right, good.
We're
She
doing this
says. She
because
says then let's do this at night.
and I'll send the address so you have the address, and then I go to the business and be like, "Hey, you want to make some quick cash? We're clearing out a bunch of scavs, so you get to shoot people.
Hmm.
Preferably
Well,
not me."
well. The business only lets out a slightly sadistic laugh at the or chuckle at the thought of shooting Chin.
Maybe after I get my money.
Careful with swerving bullets.
Yeah. See, I like staying behind anybody that's shooting.
How heroic of you.
Yeah. See, I'm here to make sure that if you get hurt, you stay alive. That's my job.
Then don't mind me if I hire another person to do your job as well. Anyway.
You're getting paid 2,000 to help us clear this out, plus any extra from my salvage operation. I put in quotation marks.
Are we able to get more money depending on if other members of the crew don't show up? Like if he's basically just hiring Deanna and the business, then could we potentially get a larger slice of the pie? Or
Yeah, I'll say you'll be able to.
cool.
I'm
Okay.
in. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
in.
So we're doing this at night. I give him the time that Deanna told me that we're doing this, and I give him the address. And then I'll say I'll meet you there when it's time. And I head to my place and I start packing my surgical bag with all the tools I need to start stripping people of cyberware.
I love it
Great Ripper
how
Doc mode.
amazingly sadistic. Okay.
Yeah.
Pull you all to the Night City map for a moment. Okay. So, the location of the job will be, I'll put the, like, you are here, like, party icon. You're headed to the reclamation zone to, deal with some scavs. The reclamation zone is, kind of, it basically looks like a war zone. Um, ever since, the nuke went off in Night City, it's kind of, free for all, whatever's there, first come, first serve type thing. A lot of fighting, a lot of, violence in the streets. And, go ahead and so I'll say by the time you get there, once you've gathered your equipment, you know, gathered your weapons and everything. Basically the easiest way to describe this like building that you find yourselves in front of, it looks like a cracked in, but it's not the easiest way I could describe it. Like very shady, very much like, you know, just looking at it, you feel like if you touch anything, you're gonna get, a disease. You all should all get a tetanus shot. You're all thinking after you see this building, after you complete this mission. Um,
I'm gonna need to get my fucking internal operating system and antivirus scan.
exactly.
Which Deanna kind of, snarks about, referencing her very much like cyborg nature.
I can just install a, full-on antivirus.
I mean,
There's Borgware for that.
Out of character, is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a thing where you can like, yeah, basically turn yourself into like what is his name? Adam Smasher.
Yeah.
I was about to say Adam Savage, but that's not right.
Yeah.
That's something else.
It's the hardened shielding, basically.
Oh wait.
It protects against being disabled by electrical shock, microwaves, and EMPs.
Yeah, I have hardened shielding.
And then there's the biosystems, which basically turns you into a full-on cyborg.
Well, let me put it this way: I have cyber eyes, a cyber arm,
Mythbusters,
2 cyber legs, and then like a neural link and some shit for that. Oh, and a contraceptive implant, but that's not relevant. So.
The biosystem's hardened EMP immune to radiation, cannot be targeted inside the
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it was more along the lines of
DC
just kind of a
body.
joke.
Yeah.
Like Deanna just kind of cynically reflecting on the fact that she's definitely not fully human anymore. So. And while also taking a stab at how just gross this place looks. Are there any like civilians on the premises? Even if it's just people smoking outside or like a homeless guy sleeping on a bench or something?
Yeah, you do see that there, actually, what you will see kind of outside is, usually, you'd expect to see, a lot of homelessness, a lot of people sleeping on the street. Um, this kind of block is strangely, like, just empty. You can hear, people, arguing, shouting, you know, having drug deals, down the block, but
Just
for
want to
right now,
say
this is, weirdly, like, quiet, which, is very out of the norm for the reclamation zone.
12 Days of
Um,
Gunmas. I didn't know Horgust's favorite holiday was an expansion in this.
okay. Um, everybody make me a perception roll, difficulty 13. To kind of pick up on, some details that you may have, like, otherwise missed.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
Jesus
Ken sees
Christ.
everything.
What do your eagle eyes see, Chad? Everything. I'm hopped up on caffeine pills and I'm ready to fight God.
I have anime and God on my side. And the business has his horse blinders on.
Yeah, the
He
business is
That's
distracted.
that's because he's keeping his eyes closed because he's trying not to see Jin.
Well, I was just gonna say that he's just shaking his head, so he's not looking straight.
That too.
Exactly. Okay, Chin with your fucking, hitting it out of the ballpark. Basically what you pick up is that, something has happened here recently. Besides, like, the scavs, like, running through this, like, block. As you're, looking around and kind of, you know, peering into every corner, apparently, with your fucking, like, critical success. As you get closer to the building, you notice that there is a lot of blood on, like, some of the doors and, like, some of the steps. And you
Just gonna start
actually,
following the blood.
um, and yeah, as you get toward, like, one of the entrance doors, you do see that, um, I have to think, like, how much do people, like, still know about dinosaurs? Because you see, like,
In
you see big
universe?
footprints on the ground. Yeah, like,
Oh, I know where this is going.
So we see these giant footprints on the ground. I'm just like, that does
yeah,
not look
and
normal.
yeah, and as you, like, follow the footprints, I'm assuming, you see that, like, one of the doors into this, like, apartment like, this, building has
Hmm.
just been, like, completely broken down.
Yeah, so we're playing
Like, the
Death
door
Stranding now,
frame is
alright.
broken. Yeah, and, something came through here and entered this building, like, violently. And, you know, trying to think, like, with the data crash, like, a lot of information was lost. But
Yeah, so I'm just like, well, I can't figure out what this is. We'll find out when it's dead.
Mhm. Yep. And yeah. So, Deanna, you do find a fire escape that will take you to the top of the building if you want to hack into
Yep.
any cameras or other equipment that are in
Mhm.
the building.
I mean, hell, I don't even need a fire escape ladder. I can just grapple up.
That's true. I keep forgetting about the grapple arm.
It's just like, oh look, there's a ledge there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty good
Exactly.
range too. That's the thing about it.
Excuse me. But yeah, I'm assuming you go up to one of the rooftops to hack in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, assuming this thing has the same, assuming the grapple hand is basically the grapple gun as a cybernetic, we're talking 30 meters.
Holy shit.
Like a fucking, approximately 90-foot range for this fucking grappling hook.
Hmm.
So, she just zips up to the top. Is this supposed to be like the upper half of the map? Is that supposed to be like the roof, or is this a separate building?
Yeah, it's like the upper half of the map.
Alright. Okay,
Okay.
so what's the I mean, am I doing do I need to do a roll here or
Um, yeah. I'll let you use interface using your uh electronic security tech,
okay.
like the skill, and then it'll be a everyday difficulty 13. Like
Okay.
the
Taking extra
very basic security here.
time, and then get a 4 from the interface ability, and then I think I should do it. Jesus Christ.
Very nice. Okay. So you have um yeah, with that role you'll have access to all the cameras in the building.
Do I get more
Okay.
access than just cameras, given how I basically almost tripled the? You said it was 13, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that some of the doors are electronic, so if the cameras you can shut down some of the doors if needed.
Okay.
Um
Yeah, these people don't look like dinosaurs.
yeah.
Man, this guy looks like a mix of Ron Perlman, the Joker, and a Terminator, but
There we go. I had to
In other
adjust these
words, in other
tokens.
words, Bigfoot.
well, no,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. So, you get access to all the cameras, and you also see that in the entryway to one of the doors, there are several people that have been basically torn limb from limb. Like a
uh,
lot of blood, a lot of gore.
do I see any raptors patrolling the hallways?
You will actually. So, yeah, I have to remember that this thing would be walking through trying to find the rest of these people. You do
Oh, a
see,
fucking Utah raptor from Jurassic World Evolution. Cool.
yeah, I I I debated between, the Utah Raptor from Jurassic World versus an actual one, and some have feathers, some are just, scaly, and I was like, okay,
They
I'll
are
just
believed
use this one.
they are believed to have feathers, so
Yeah.
What's that?
But
Yeah,
yeah, you
that's an actual raptor. Yep.
yep. I mean, the image
yep.
specifically is the Utah raptor from the Jurassic World Evolution games, but
Well, the Utah Raptor is the actual size of what the
No,
you know.
I know.
Yeah.
They were feathered, and they were pretty fucking big by raptor standards. But anyway.
They were fucking terrifying. They were fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Yeah. So
And there's one loose in the building.
Yeah.
Currently.
So this door is open.
Yeah, it's currently it's currently in the process of it's walking through this room
Okay.
trying to
I see all these people in these rooms here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna trigger an alert in this fucking building or in this room to lure the raptor in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can easily do that, and yeah, so it'll basically kind of like the Alien Isolation alien when it gets alerted. It'll run through this door. I would say even outside you hear like screeching, and it'll go in, and you see on the cameras it does start tearing this person apart.
All right.
It disembowels them with its claw.
Exactly. You actually see through the cameras, it just kind of runs through the door, will jump on top of the person, and just
Yeah.
start
So
tearing them apart.
yeah. Seeing how well that worked. You said I had door access. Cool. I'm just gonna open up all the doors.
Okay. Okay, so Chin and the business. Are you entering the building?
Yeah. Deanna's gonna
I'm
tell you
entering.
no. Don't. Let's just let this raptor kill them.
I'm letting the business go in first.
Did this just become a save the scavs? Save the scavs mission or what?
We're supposed
No.
to kill
No,
these guys.
Yeah.
That's why Deanna's like, oh, cool, there's a fucking 6-foot turkey loose in the room. Cool, I'll just unleash it on all these guys and.
Yeah. let the turkey take care of business.
Yeah.
6-foot turkey. Oh. Okay.
So.
Happy Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the turkey shows up like this year. I brought my family to dinner, and there's a bunch of dinosaurs. Anyway, yeah, I mean Deanna, if she has full door access, then she's just gonna open up all the rooms that these guys are hiding in. She's gonna brute force the doors open, so there's nothing between them and the raptor.
Okay. I will say that
solves the problem.
Mhm. Yeah, but also I did promise you guys combat. So
Yeah, combat against the raptor once it's had its fill of the fucking skin.
yeah.
Now the only thing that Deanna is doing is she is making sure that none of the doors outside can be open, because the last thing she wants is for one of these guys to panic, open a door, and then the raptor goes barreling out the fucking door and terrorizes the
Neighborhood.
city. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll roll a d6 on how many of the people that he kills. Because I'll say that he'll kill 3 of them. So.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, 3 of them before they gun it down, or?
He'll the Utah Raptor, he'll kill 3 before basically he's gotten his fill of bloodlust, and you see the dinosaur will go off and.
Well, I mean, even if he doesn't eat all the corpses, he would still kill, foreign elements in his perceived territory.
Mhm.
Or
Yep.
potential rivals, or however this fucking dinosaur sees them.
Yeah. So you can fight the scavs, because they are kind of fun to fight. A few of them will manage to get to the other side of the building, and
How?
there are some doorways they can go through.
Right, but I have door access. Can't I just lock the door and trap them all with a dinosaur?
You could, but
At this point, she's realizing I may have made a mistake.
No, Emily, now you're Doc.
Yeah.
This is like the
Well,
situation where it's like, so wait, all the life forms except the guy we're talking to are cold-blooded? Yes, cool. I'm just gonna turn down the temperature on the ship. Oh shit. Um, but I mean, because in terms of combat, we can still have combat. It's called killing de-extincted species.
sure. That is
There's combat between the scavs and the turkey.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, like you will see that the raptor will, go ahead and kill all the other people. Damn it. And it will retreat to one of the rooms where you see that, in the pile of kind of like, there's a dirty ass like mattress, like rags and other shit that it has begun to like nest.
Oh my god. Um,
Yeah.
well, and this building, and it was just like a crack den, right? Not like some sort of science lab.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, you see the dinosaur, and I would say it doesn't really make sense. Like, why is it here?
I
Because
want
this
to find
is
out
like,
why it's here.
yeah, this is the farthest thing from a research lab. Like, that could be.
Okay, who forgot to feed their pet?
Well, more like who forgot to fucking latch the gate at Jurassic World?
Uh,
But yeah, you do see that, it is nested, and
Yeah, check this video. This is pretty much what happened here.
Even the babies are one of the most dangerous animals in the world, so I built this cage to keep them secure so there's no possible. Oh my god. Even the babies.
look at this.
Yep. That's hilarious. La di da di da.
Aw, little baby rhino is so cute as it just toddles out of the freaking. Oh, that's great.
So, well, yeah, Deanna's going to, very kind of stoically relay that, because obviously she's watching the cameras and she's, you know, unleashing a fucking Utah Raptor on a bunch of people. But she'll tell Shin in the business, it's like, yeah, all the scavs that we were sent to kill the Raptor Chow.
Good.
what's a raptor? Do we even know what a raptor is?
That's a
That's
really
what
good
I'm
question.
like. That's what I'm
That's
still
a really
debating.
good question.
Like,
We just see it as a giant turkey.
yeah.
They're giant turkey food.
I mean, to be fair, raptor does mean bird of prey, and these things are basically birds.
Yeah, but that means that you actually have to have the knowledge. So it depends if fundamentalist Christians were still have been in government for a
I hope they
generation, so
fucking
that they
went
could
extinct with the
erase
dinosaurs.
that particular knowledge. And don't talk over me.
Sorry, man. When you mentioned fundamentalist Christians, it really touched a nerve.
Well, because that's what they do.
Exactly. That's part of why I hate them so much. But anyway, um, but yeah. I mean, in terms of me not explicitly referring to it as a dinosaur, just uses the phrase raptor chow, and Deanna says that we are. Now I'm gonna say this before any kind of course of action. Like I would say, like before I contact the other two, um, I want to get on the check my phone. Have there been any like news reports of like you know mysterious bloody killings, feathers left on the scenes of crimes, or like, hey, newly opened prehistoric kingdom is one Utah raptor short? or any kind of articles that imply that this thing is on the loose.
Okay. Um. Are you checking like like the regular news sources, or are you gonna like start like you know looking into like more things like
I mean,
beyond like
anything I
standard
have
like
access to, because the thing is, I don't want to, you know, potentially kill it if there would be some sort of penalty for doing so, or alternatively, if I could like tip off the authorities, like, hey, that massive fucking Utah raptor that you're looking for, it's over here, and possibly get some sort of reward for containing it. Like, I just want to know if there's any kind of, rumors or even just outright, you know, news alerts about a fucking raptor out on the rise, causing problems in the mean streets of Night City.
How did it get here in the first place? How does this thing exist?
I mean, good question, but Deanna honestly doesn't really, care about the backstory of it. I'm just trying to find out, like, is its presence something that is, you know, not necessarily widely known, but at least is like mentioned, or like even if they don't mention it by name, like I said, with one of the jokes I made, it's like, killings with like some sort of creature leaving feathers behind, claw marks, and all that's like
Right.
something that would indicate, like
Yeah.
that matches the description of what this thing did to those people that I basically lured to kill.
Make me it'll be like a difficulty 9 library search roll.
Oh shit. Well, I think my agent gives me a bonus to that, doesn't it?
Yeah, +2.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna use I say 3 luck.
Okay.
And then I guess take my time because I'm not really in a hurry. I mean, I got the fucking thing trapped and all the other people are dead, so
Mm-hmm.
there we go.
Nice. Okay. With your library search roll, you find basically you stumble upon like a gossip magazine like article. Think like, National Enquirer level type of like, crap.
Tabloids.
Yeah, tabloids. Um
I literally was just gonna say that, Emily, like National Enquirer kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um you find an article where it talks about a like kind of a tech business that is into like cloning and other genetic modification type like bullshit. Basically, it's an article where it talks about how they were, you know it, basically it was a rumor like in the article that where they were um where they were messing around with, like bird DNA and some old like some, like frozen like cryogenically frozen like dino material
Uh,
from before the data crash, like the bones and like basically Jurassic Park level shit, like mosquito
right.
and the amber type stuff. Basically there were some very bored basically tech bros at a company were messing around with it, and it, basically like a rumor of, oh hey, they may have like may have managed to extract some DNA from several old like dinos like species, and yeah
The scientists
um
were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think that they should.
exactly. But yeah, you find information that yes, they're created by like some like tech bro like couple assholes, but
Bunch of
you
former
don't
PayPal
find
employees.
information about like was this at a specific company, are they like asking for a reward, like there's nothing like that, and there's
But
no mention of like this thing like getting out of like any containment.
I mean, but is at least one name of somebody I could contact mentioned?
Yes. I wrote this thing, but I forgot to get a name, of course.
Whoever that person is, I'm basically going to contact that guy or gal anonymously, and basically hold the raptor for ransom.
Okay.
Like basically, what I will say is,
You will hold the raptor for ransom?
yes. Hear me out. So I'm going to reach out to this guy and say, I mean, not with my name or anything, and I would assume that Deanna, being the fucking paranoid cynic that she is, would have like a VPN active so her location can't be traced. Yeah, because I feel like that aligns with her backstory and all of her paranoia with dealing with
Yeah.
Arasaka. So she contacts, like, she sends a message, basically saying, you know, found your resurrected Thanksgiving dinner, in a non-disclosed location after having murdered, several people. Um, if you want to retrieve it, set like basically like she doesn't name an exact price, but she says in kind of in phrasing that indicates, I want as much money as you're willing to give. Like, make it worth my while, or I will, either
Have this thing killed.
either kill it or report it, and by extension your involvement with it, to the police. And I will also include some security camera footage of, like, I'm going to expect to very carefully make sure there's not any kind of like identifying bits of scenery, like any kind of like a view of a window outside and you see like a road sign or something. Like basically, like footage of it in enclosed rooms, prowling the halls, killing people. Like basically just a number of bits of footage to not only well, basically just to confirm what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, Deanna basically sends that message and says, "Don't keep me waiting," and yeah, it's basically holding a fucking live Utah raptor for ransom.
So how did
All right.
how did you catch it?
Because it's, well, first of all,
Is it still in that room or something?
yeah.
Okay.
It went, like, basically after it killed all the scavs, it basically just went into like its den, and I just shut the door. So
Got it.
Stay there and have a nice long nap
Yeah.
and think about what you've done.
yeah,
Yeah. Like, so basically right now the Utah Raptor is, it went into a room where it started to like, construct well, it's a cracked end, so there's, a lot of stuff it could pull over to make a nest. And
Mhm.
currently it is like sitting on like the nest, and it is like,
actually,
like
brooding.
dozing.
that raises a good point. I'm gonna double check the camera footage. It didn't lay eggs, did it?
Um,
Because it's a female.
yeah.
Life finds a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see that, as it's, moving around in the nest and like started like, like dozing. You do see like several, like there is a clutch of eggs there that it's sitting on.
Cool. Devin's probably going to be surprised to have 110 million-year-old omelets for breakfast.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a name for you. The tech bro that you talked to is Andrew Herrera. I'll put that in the chat.
Herrera, definitely not a connection to a different dinosaur, but
I was actually thinking about Dr. Cho, but
Dr. Cho.
yeah, the descendant from the Doctor in Jurassic Park.
Oh, are you thinking of Dr. Wu?
Yeah, that's him. Yes. I thought
Yeah.
I actually thought that would be funny, but
I mean, it would be, honestly. Um,
hmm
but
Yeah, you reach out to Andrew and you text him, send him a message, we have your dino, um,
We have your
pay us.
plaything.
like
Pay
basically,
us
yeah,
or
like the
else.
terms. Just to be clear, like the terms she's setting are, I mean, she's offering its location, um, and is basically making clear that like you know between the fact that it has killed several people and it was your creation, that means you are indirectly responsible for all of those deaths. Um, so basically, the terms she's setting are like, you know, I will give you the location of the dinosaur, and I won't rat you out to the police. Um, in exchange, obviously for the ransom. Um, but obviously, if her terms are not met, then circle one or more. She reports him to the police, reports the dinosaur to the police, and/or kills the dinosaur.
hmm Yep. So you send the message, and you will get one back. That's basically, you know, like, I don't know who this is, but I don't give a crap, or I don't give a shit what you do with the dinosaur. You could kill it if you want. Good luck. Turning me into the cops, like very, kind of arrogant type of shit. Like he's above
And
it all.
and Deanna sends a message back, says, you know, uh, cool, have fun watching your life's work go extinct again.
Yeah.
So, all right. Um, well, first thing I'm going to do, because the guy rejected my terms, is I'm going to fucking call the police. um, and basically just like, ask. I mean, essentially like not trying to, handle the matter herself, but like, or like offering to handle the matter herself. But she says that, um, he basically phrases it as like there was a large, um, predatory animal that has, um, slaughtered, hold on, how many people was it? Like, uh, 10 people, in, whatever in the hell district we're in. I mean, obviously she gives the name. I didn't have the word map up, and I'm just wandering around as I talk. I'm just walking around. Um, but basically just, says to the, police, like the, dispatcher that she's talking to, how would you advise we handle this situation? My companions and I are not in imminent danger, um, but this creature is obviously extremely dangerous. Um, how would you advise we proceed with the situation? Is there the possibility of sending officers in to neutralize it, or is there perhaps a reward on the table for doing the matter, or like solving the issue ourselves? Because out of character, this might get us more money.
hmm Say you message the police, and the person you have the person on the line, like dispatch. They'll say, well, if it's that dangerous, if you can safely handle it yourselves, go ahead. It'll take a few hours for us to get a it'll take a few hours to ring Max Tac to get them out there to deal with it.
And
Hold on. I just had a stupid thought.
what?
Okay.
what else
So
is new?
so essentially what you're doing is you're trying to get more money out of this situation. So by in effect we all get more money,
Oh
which
shit!
then gets funneled into Chen's
No, why did you point
business.
that out? I mean, now to be fair, Deanna is the one making the call, and nobody else is aware of this, so she very well might, take the take the credit for it just to keep that money out of Chin's hands. Thank you for pointing that out.
You're welcome. I had to. I just
Like
had to
you
because that just crossed my mind.
Yeah, you will all get paid through, like, the fixer that hired you.
Well,
But
I
yeah,
mean,
there is a
Yeah.
possibility of bonuses on top
Yeah,
of
like
that.
I'm just like because Deanna is the one reporting um basically the killings to the police, and she will also give the name of the guy that she was on the phone with. So she says that I have sufficient evidence to believe that this creature and by extension the people that it's killed are the direct responsibility of Andrew Herrera.
So and so.
Noted. We'll
And I'll also like
investigate this
yeah, gonna
issue
also
fully.
forward some like the same camera footage that I downloaded that I sent to Herrera. I'm going to send to the cops just so they can see what the hell's going on. So they see the dinosaur, they see where it is, they see the people that it's killed, so on.
Sees Chen standing outside with his hands in his pockets, like, so what are we doing?
Well, no, I mean I don't have the camera footage of outside like in the thing. I'm just showing the dinosaur and the people that's killed. So.
Mm.
So. Yeah. So well, Deanna. So just to confirm that the cops are willing to offer me a reward for dealing with this thing, saving them the effort of doing so.
Yeah, they are. They will say, if you can take care of it safely, without risking yourselves, then we may be able to give you some extra like eddies. But yeah. So basically, you're free to engage it because Max Tac, like they are dispatching Max Tac over to you, but they won't be there for hours.
Okay. How much of a reward are they offering for killing it?
They'll offer you 1,000 eddies.
Okay.
Like barely, really anything for dealing with this.
And is there no way
creature.
to haggle it further? Because Deanna points out, it's like, after sending the footage, like, you see how dangerous this thing is. I mean, I'm willing to, do a public service, but quite frankly, if I'm going to be putting, my ass or what's left of it on the line,
Well, you also have to remember that a lot of anything is corrupt too.
Right.
Because of corporations.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And the cops and like especially in the time of the Red are very much like very underfunded, ironically, and basically, oh, if you can't pay us yourself, then we're gonna look the other way. We're not gonna help you.
Basically what she's telling this guy, like the argument that I'm making is pretty much like the like she tries to sell it as like instead of paying each officer for his or her involvement in the investigation, you're just paying one person so you can afford to pay more. That's the angle that she takes to try to gaslight him into thinking, oh, I'm saving money by doing this.
Make me a persuasion roll. I'll say difficulty. Where's my data screen? 13.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Because it will be like a little difficult to, talk them into
All right.
giving you any more.
What the fuck happened to my lock? I had 4 out of 7, not 1 out of 7. That was weird. Well, I'm going to be going to 1 out of 7 because I'm, yeah. Actually, no, I'll do 2 luck instead of 3. So, so persuasion, you said?
Yes.
Does the evidence that I have shared give me a bonus?
Yeah, I'll say it'll give you a +1 because you have
Alright.
sent over the video of this thing ripping
Okay.
people in half.
Any other modifiers?
Unfortunately, no.
Alright. Motherfucker. Well, yeah.
You had the wrong person. You're the wrong type of person to start haggling.
Yeah, I'm too heroic.
Yeah, you need Chen to do the haggling for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't want
Okay,
to get
so
Chin involved because he's going to want to cut of it, and that's putting more money into his
Yeah.
fucking drug operation.
You don't know
Okay.
that.
So
Well,
you did not pass the check, unfortunately.
just right quick, to Chin, it's like, I mean, yeah, I don't know that in character, but I do know that I sent you a whole bunch of money. I mean, granted, as Owlwoman, and then all of a sudden now Shin has like all these like this. He's spending it all on like drug supplies, and he's picking up prostitutes, and he's doing all this like GTA shit, which
All this
conveniently
random.
happened after the last time I paid you. So yeah, it's not. I
You're
mean,
putting two and two together and
yeah,
getting
I'm putting
four.
money in your pocket, and it's not going to work out well for me or for whoever the hell else is involved with however you spend it. Jen is very unpredictable, and it actually is one of the only things that genuinely scares Deanna.
I am the wild card.
Yeah, no shit. That's why I love Chin as a character and you as a player, but like in character, you genuinely disturb Deanna.
Yep. So Chin and the business, what are you doing on the street while Deanna's having this conversation?
I'm just standing there with my hands in my pocket, like, when can we go in? Are you like, what's
I mean,
going on?
you you'd hear her talking, but not like audibly. And she is, I mean, she is on the phone. Or actually, I mean, I don't know if she had like a handheld phone or just like cybernetics in her head. But...
Well, so okay, is this supposed to be is that supposed to be a private conversation, or do I overhear something along the lines of, let you handle it? Because in that case, I'm going to be looking for an anesthetic and estimating how much the animal weighs.
Well, yeah, I get like
Chen does have
tranquilizer
anesthetic
darts.
on him
Well,
because he is a
okay,
doctor.
so
I love when you guys talk over each other. It's so comprehensible, and I can focus on each and every. It really shortens the game.
So, well, in answer to your question, so yeah, I mean, for the most part, it is kind of a private conversation. Again, mainly due to paranoia of Chin. But once it's made clear that her attempts to haggle further are a no sell, Deanna says like, "All right, very well, thank you," and we'll hang up. And she basically just drops down off the roof and does like a forward roll, and then just like springs up to her feet, in front of you guys and says, well, I've got a discovery for you that'll have you quite surprised. I'm not sure if you heard all the screaming in the building, but then she like basically taps on her like wrist computer and then like pulls up like a display of the camera footage so you can see the fucking prehistoric Utah raptor going on a killing spree.
And it's so vicious that even the business just raises his eyebrows and goes like, "Whoa, shit."
And Deanna just reacts to that and says, did you lose a few levels in toughness since the last time we interacted?
Chen's looking at it and staring intently, rubbing his chin, like, I wonder.
Oh no.
Ah.
What do you?
The business catches that out of the corner of his eye and goes like, "No, you're not."
What do you guys have in
What
the
I wanna
way
do.
of like explosives?
I have nothing. I am all fisticuffs.
Let's see how many hand grenades I have with me.
I have a bunch of tear gas, so I could like drop it in the ventilation ducts and gas the room.
Well, in armor, gun, weapons, I only have an assault rifle. That's all.
Oh shit! All right.
From the looks of it, I could have sworn I had fisticuffs or something like not fisticuffs.
Brass knuckles.
Yeah, I could have sworn I had those.
Yeah, if you go to your gear tab
Yep.
for your
There's.
weapons.
Yep.
So Emily, I'm thinking of
Quality is
pulling like
spelled.
an Isabella here and just like hooking up the tear gas to the ventilation system and gassing the room that it's in, so it, like the room is flooded with tear gas and it either falls unconscious or just dies. And I
That's
mean,
not
even
what
if
tear gas does,
what?
does it?
I mean, as I understand it, tear gas, well, under normal circumstances, is not lethal, but it definitely is a very, like, I mean, it's used for like subduing rioters, right? So, especially in like
It's
an
Yeah.
very non-lethal. It's a heavy irritant that's basically a capsaicin-induced
yeah, because I'm thinking like a sufficient amount of that,
reaction.
like in an enclosed space, you can just like, overwhelm its senses and make it like pass out or something, and then you can just walk in and put a bullet inside.
Um, so in the game, the tear gas grenades, basically it can cause like an eye crit, like the damaged eye critical injury, which makes it harder for the target to like shoot or find you. It doesn't do any damage in the
Well,
game.
okay, well, it does, well, I mean, I know I can't like do like physical damage, but I'm asking you, like, would it work in the functionality of like if I used one or both grenades that it would like cause this thing to, in an enclosed space where it like suffocates it, that it causes it to like go unconscious or something? Is that possible?
Yeah, I'll say it's a possibility. Like the doors that you lock down are kind of like they're like thick wooden doors. Like you can release the tear gas, but then it will try to like break down the door to like get away from it.
I mean, is it smart enough to recognize that it's a door and not just part of the scenery? Because raptors are smart,
I
but they're
mean,
not like Jurassic Park level smart.
yeah. Um, like the stats for it, it's fairly intelligent. Like it has a 6 intelligence, so
Mm.
I can have it make rolls to try and like, oh, this is hurting me. I need
I
to get
would say
out.
that it knows where the entrance was and will try to go through the same
Right.
place, like how it entered the room. It knows where that's at in
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point.
relation to itself.
So hold on, it's in this room.
Yeah.
Okay, the doors are here. What do you think? Because my only problem is that like if we don't like it, what would be the threshold for determining if it goes unconscious?
Um, so I'll have it make a resist torture drugs roll. If it critically fails, then it will go unconscious and won't be able to move.
If I use both
Like,
grenades, would that like double the difficulty or something, or
um,
basically make it
I'll
easier
give
for it to
it,
fail?
yeah, I'll give it a like the more grenades you use, I'll give it a -2 for each additional one you use on top of like the first one
Okay.
to like resist the like eye irritant.
Yeah, because I'm thinking basically like chucking a smoke grenade into the room so it can't see and it can't figure out where the door is, and then both things of tear gas so that way it basically is trapped in an enclosed. I mean, this sounds horribly inhumane, I know, but um
So you want to hear what Chen's idea was?
sure.
That he would
Okay,
prank
go.
it, throw it into a cage, and keep it as a pet at his warehouse.
Yeah, now I'm putting a bullet
Yeah,
in this
no.
thing's head myself.
There are eggs. Like,
And
I
I'm
don't know.
destroying all of them. I'm going full on Ripley. I do not want Chin to have his own like raptor like bodyguard pack.
God damn
Motherfucker's
it!
gonna get them
Like,
like gonna imprint on them and gonna get them hooked up on drugs, so he's gonna have like cocaine raptors. I already know your full plan before you even say it.
because that is the thing. It would be a fairly difficult role, but if you can use animal handling,
Oh no.
you could tame this thing.
No.
Hold on. Let me see what
No.
my animal handling is.
No.
But okay, so it sounds like the plan is. I'm sorry to cut you off, but just so I can be the GM for a moment, so we're not just sitting discussing this. Um, so it sounds like Chin and possibly the business are going to move into the building to
Oh,
basically be there in case the dino breaks out of the room and it isn't like stunned by the like tear gas. Is that correct?
well, what I would suggest.
Yeah.
No.
I will do it. I'm going in there waiting for it.
Or here's a better plan: the business fucking restrains Chin.
I will push you down to shoot into the fucking same fucking room. I'm telling you.
And you see my message
Done
on
with
what my
this shit.
what my animal
Oh my
handling
God.
is, right?
What?
I have a 13 base in animal handling.
Which means what? That you're really bad at it, or really good?
Are really good.
Yeah, let me put it this way: if it was a difficulty 13, like most of the rolls, then he'd succeed automatically.
Yeah, you're the guy at the beginning of Jurassic World. I see that shit. No echo, no blue. I see you over there.
Well, no, I mean he's a mix of that, and then he's a mix of the fat guy who was trying to weaponize the raptors.
Whoa. Yeah.
So
they're gonna learn all kinds of new stuff about their asset now. Oh yeah, cute push. Ah! Oh yes,
just
please.
I imagine you guys don't kill this thing, and I'm like, oh, who's a good little pet? Scratching its head and underneath the chin.
you're like
The only reason that we're not killing this thing in the first place is so that there's a chance that it will kill you.
well, no, like
For
Chin, you're
fuck's
saying
sake,
like,
why are we talking about this?
well, no, Chin's like, who's a good little raptor, and then Deanna reaches past you, and you hear.
Peekaboo.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
so
Okay.
here's the plan.
Why
First,
are we talking about this?
well, I'm getting back to the plan. Okay, so first stage of the plan, business. You tie Chin to a fucking street light.
That's if he can
Put
hold
his own
me.
sock into his mouth so I don't have to listen to his bullshit anymore.
Well, but
Who
in all
will pay me to beat this guy up again?
I mean, I'll fucking pay you with the money that the cops give. So I want to make sure that these other doors are like sealed off, just so that way, like if it breaks through the one room, then it has more, room to like it has to get further. So like, maybe if business, if you want to be like here, like if you want to be like the hallway doing like an Overwatch of sorts on it.
I want to be near the chute that I'm going to push Chin into.
All
That's where I want to be.
All right. Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. As long as Chin does not get his hands, because he's like fucking Wayland Utani now.
As long as he doesn't get his hands bitten off?
No, I said to get his hands on it. I don't know what he wants to do with it, but I don't want him to have it. I'm sorry, man. It's just the idea of this like unstable fucking.
I swear to God, if Chen even so much leans over me, he's gonna get the stock of my gun straight against his chin.
Okay. So, Deanna, you came down to street level to have this conversation, right?
Right.
And I can't believe we're having it.
Okay. So, are you checking the cameras every so often to see like what the raptor's doing?
Oh yes, I haven't forgotten about that thing.
Okay. So, as you've been talking and kind of arguing and making plans to tie Chin to the lamp like post so he doesn't move, you see that the dino has woken up and basically you see it like sniffing around and it started to like it realizes, oh hey, the door is there, and something is blocking
I'm
where
already
I
going
came
up to that
through.
roof.
Yeah, it's starting to break down the door, and the door has 20 health, and
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
yeah.
I'm running in there.
So
You like the gif?
No, you're tied to a lamppost. Didn't you hear the description?
You have to catch me first.
oh, God. So
Yeah.
I'm wrangling a
and-
dinosaur.
No, I don't. You were described as being tied to a lamppost.
Well, I told you to time to a lamppost, but you apparently have to wrangle Chin while
Yeah.
I wrangle a dinosaur. Deanna's going up to the roof, and I'm gonna drop the grenades in.
Yeah, it'll do the one attack, and yeah, so you'll drop the grenade.
Well, I'm dropping
And
3
so-
grenades. I'm dropping 1 smoke grenade and 2 tear gas.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll make it to resist torture drugs.
So, and you said that he gets a -2 from the tear gas because I used an extra thing.
Yep.
And the smoke grenade, it fills a basically like a 10 meter by 10 meter zone with smoke for 1 minute. Tasks obscured by smoke have a -4 penalty. So basically, like, he can't see the door. So his senses are being fucking bombarded with an overdose of tear gas, and he can't see where the way out is. Or she, I guess, because it fucking laid eggs.
Yep. So you go up to the roof, you drop the things. Yeah, I don't have a smoke icon, fortunately, but the room is filled with smoke. And drop the tear gas. Yeah. So it's a difficulty 13 to resist the tear gas. It has resisted the tear gas.
Even with a penalty?
Yes.
Now,
Full 17.
My question is, does it have to keep doing the check for the amount of time it spends in the zone?
Yeah, I'll have to make. I'll put everyone in initiative now. Actually,
Yeah, because the business needs to try and restrain Chin before he's able to run in there.
Yep. And basically, it'll be like once, like for every round that it's caught in the stuff, because you drop 2 tear gas grenades. It'll have to make a
Yeah, I'll set
resist roll.
my quantity to 1 smoke and 0 tear gas. I gotta buy more tear gas later.
Cool. Okay, so I have Utah Raptor stats up. The business. Have you spent your points for the you've spent your points for your roll.
My what?
Like you have skill points for your combat awareness stat. And I was making sure you had spent them, but you have.
I haven't yet. What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? Oh?
On the roll section of your sheet.
Okay.
You'll see combat awareness.
Yeah.
So it's currently rank 4, which means you have 4 points that you can put in.
Yes.
Like these.
Initiative,
things.
reaction, spot weakness, and threat detection.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take you out of initiative so I can put you in fresh. So you can.
Threat detection. There's one! Run!
Fuck. So you said it has to make a resist torture drugs again at the start of each round?
Mhm.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Well, it's the start of the round, so I have to do it again.
All right. So I'll start with the resist torture drugs. -2. Lock. Okay. So it is blinded. Well, let me put that.
And no, you said
Actually,
if it
let me
got a
check.
critical failure, then it falls unconscious.
Mm-hmm. Is there?
Was taking a nap.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, there's no special. I did check, because there's no special table for the dinos in the supplement. But yeah, it will, because the crit failure, it will fall unconscious.
Now the business has to wrangle Chin.
Mm-hmm. Well, it helps if I begin combat, and then okay.
Hit him, Marty.
Okay, so this thing is unconscious.
I'll handle the raptor. You handle Chen.
The business immediately turns around and points his gun at Chin.
Just keep him
He's
away
just
from
like,
this room long enough for me to kill the raptor and the eggs.
I'm like, okay, come on.
Get down on your knees. No.
No,
No,
you got to catch me first.
I mean he's right
My
there. He goes.
bullet is faster than your legs.
Granted, yes, but I am a lot tankier than you think.
Okay, so how are you like trying to get Chen to back off?
I actually don't like the fact that we're having to do it at all, but that's.
I mean, you don't have to kill him. Just keep him away from the room
No,
long enough for me to.
Yeah, no, I get it. Let me
Plum.
see here.
This actually there's a perfect thing for this type of conflict. So we're gonna do a face down roll.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. So, when doing a face down, it is your cool plus reputation plus a D10, and it'll basically be a roll off.
Okay, so
Get,
where's my reputation? Oh, there. Got it.
yep. So you should be able to click cool, like both of
Well,
you. And
there's a
just,
face that you can click and it'll auto roll.
okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure, but there we go.
Ooh.
Where is that on the sheet?
Oh, on the reputation, there's a little frowny face.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh my god. So, yeah, what does a tie mean?
They were standing there yelling at each other.
Yeah, that.
I don't know anything else to come up with. We're just standing there yelling at each other for a whole round, which, by the way, does exactly what I needed to do. I'm going to point that out.
Yeah, so I'll treat, the face down as your action for the round, the business. You still have your movement. What would you like to do with your movement?
Right there.
Okay,
That's
so basically,
that's the entrance to the building.
okay. So if Chen wants to go in, he'll have to, he'll have to knock you out. Okay.
Or push me to the side.
Yeah, this is a clusterfuck, and I love it. This is great. Okay.
I'm sitting here
Imagine
shaking my head and actually not with a smile on my.
I mean, imagine though if Chin, like sees Deanna about to kill it, and it goes like Michael Bishop in Alien 3. Deanna, you must let me have it. It's a magnificent specimen. Then she
Where was
shoots it.
this?
No! Just like
What?
Alien 3.
Oops.
What are we talking about now?
No, I was just making a joke based on the ending of Alien 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like at the-
where
at
the
the
guy's
end
like,
when Ripley
oh, what
kills
a
herself."
magnificent specimen.
Yeah, you must let me have it.
And then all of a sudden the specimen bites his head off or something.
So because the face down was essentially a tie, does that basically just mean both of them like lose their action or something, or?
Yeah, I'll say that. Yep. Okay, so the business has moved. Chen, you are up. I will say that you've also lost your like main action. You just kind of like acted out of turn, so you just have your. Okay, so what do you do with your movement?
More before combat things, good, bad. But it's okay. I don't move as fast as the business because I have little legs. Okay, I have very little legs.
Yeah, the easier to push your skateboard with.
Yeah, I only have a 5 movement, so I'm going to come stand next to the business, and I'm just going to stand there since I can't do anything else.
Okay. I guess that's both your turns. Excuse me. Deanna, you're on the roof
Um,
after having gassed the Utah Raptor.
so because this thing is unconscious, can I just basically pop it in the head without any kind of? I mean, obviously if it takes like a bullet or something, yeah, but I mean, I don't know if there's like a, you fail the roll to kill a fucking dinosaur that's unconscious.
Let me double check because I don't believe there's like a coup de grace in
I
this
mean, if
game.
there's a coup de grace, I doubt it applies to creatures. It would only be for like humans. And
Yeah.
even then, that we've killed a decent amount of humans, so. Even if it caused like a bit of humanity loss, I'd be fine just still killing it.
Mhm. Well, I'll say you won't take any humanity loss because but it's a creature and very bloodthirsty.
Yeah, it's way too
Um,
dangerous.
yeah.
Too
Go
dangerous to
ahead
be left
and
alive.
like roll me damage on your gun.
All
That's
right.
how much damage you'll do to it because one shot to the head won't completely mark this thing. It's covered in like scaly, has
Okay. Hold on. So how do I? It's been a hot minute. So I go to fight, and then I just roll my pistol. Like roll an attack with the fist.
if you click the blood drop, it'll just roll
Oh,
damage.
just roll it down.
You
All
won't
right.
have to. Yeah.
Um.
If you select the dino, it'll like calculate its armor
Okay.
when you
Hold on.
shoot it.
So. Did I get the bonus? What does aim shot do? Does that just add more damage, or?
It allows you to inflict a specific crit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll apply
Because
that.
I have something very similar to with martial arts.
All right. Am I able to use luck on this? To add more damage?
No. It's only for the roll itself.
Okay. There's no other modifiers for this.
No. It's
Alright.
just damage.
Because I'm just asking because it has like modifiers that you can put in. So. All right. All right. So I shoot him in the face for 16.
Okay.
Which I think I had this thing loaded with. Where's my ammo? Hold on, heavy. Oh, wait a minute. I can actually use or hold on. I can add luck for the ammo that I have on my pistol. Because I have smart ammo. I forgot to load it, but because I bought the smart ammo, but that's what I would have used.
Okay. How much damage does it add? I'll just manually deduct it.
So the smart ammo, you like basically you can like if you miss like so part of the thing with it is that if you miss the attack, which I didn't, then you can roll a second attack at the same DV, but you can add luck. So I don't think it actually does any additional damage. So never mind. I was just curious if, like because it said it adds luck, but then I don't think I can add luck to the damage. And my rate of fire is only 1. Am I able to I mean I can't shoot it again. Is that enough to kill it?
You've severely injured it
Okay.
because it's
Um can
you've
I
taken a great chunk. It
can
isn't
I
seriously wounded until it is down to 18 HP.
can I destroy the eggs with my other action?
So you moved by dropping down into the room,
Well, I mean, if I
and then you
still have a line of
shot.
sight on it, can't I just shoot it from the ceiling?
That is true, but still, like, dropping down into the room is your movement, and then you shot, which is your
Well,
action.
right, but I'm saying I didn't drop into the room to shoot it. I shot it from the roof. I mean, if I have to drop in to destroy the eggs, then I will, but
How did you shoot it from the roof exactly?
I mean, I had a line of sight on it, did I not?
You could see it through the cameras.
Right, but I'm saying like to be able to throw the grenades into the room, I have to be able to have access, whether through it's like a skylight or like something like that. Like I would
I thought
assume that
you
if I had the means to throw grenades into the room, I would also have the means to see where those grenades are going, which would also mean that I would see the raptor.
I thought that you had dropped the grenade through the vent shaft, like the ventilation shaft.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, I mean, well, does the room would the room have had the means to like see it?
Oh.
Okay, so I'll treat your movement as like there's a window that you've like dropped down to where you're hanging outside of it and you've shot through the window. Um, so the movement, you know, dropping down to look through the window, action, shooting it in the head.
And is
You would
that my
need
full
another
turn?
action to yes.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm definitely I'm not in the room though. Like I've lowered down
What's
to
the
where I
rate of
can shoot through
fire
the
on the
window.
pistol? What's the rate of fire on the pistol?
Only 1 for the Malorian.
Okay.
So I unfortunately cannot shoot it again.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
apologies
So
for the
you've
confusion.
acted. No, it's okay. I just wanted to double check the order of operation. Okay, so you've shot it. Let me double
Okay.
check
Then we
if there's a
roll back
skill
to the
for like
business.
something is unconscious, you've shot it, and like I think that would wake someone up out of unconsciousness.
I
Let me
mean, if your
check the
lungs are full of
skills.
tear gas, I can't imagine that you would suddenly magically jolt up even if you got shot. But I mean, I'm
I
genuinely not
would say
entirely sure.
roll resist drug torture again, but just a flat roll without any of its bonuses to see if it,
Yep.
can overcome it. So like you have to beat what, a 13?
I mean, it would still get the -2 though from the amount
Yeah.
of gas I put in. So
I'll still be rolling with the -2, but I'm gonna roll resist torture drugs to see if it rouses itself.
all right.
Um, I'm mainly just doing this, so the combat is just not just like, oh, we knocked it out, killed it, and you know half the
Mhm.
party doesn't get to act.
I mean, I'm not trying to do it like with that intent. I mean, I'm just the way I see it is this thing
Yeah,
could potentially
I
escape,
I understand.
Yeah.
and I mean, we're
Just
yeah.
dramatic battle type thing.
Hmm.
I'm dramatically
mine-
struggling with Chin as he's trying to get
Yeah,
in,
that's a
and I'm
battle in
like,
and of itself.
holding my arms against
Oh,
the
no.
doorpost.
Oh,
And no,
fuck
you're
me.
not.
Oh no.
Can I skip that part?
Okay. So I wasn't expecting the fucking
I
crit
wasn't
on the
either.
resist torture drugs.
Huh?
Okay. So
What
it
happened?
is.
It's no
So
longer unconscious
yeah, the shot to the dome woke it up.
somehow.
I would say that it's its turn though, so that it
Yeah.
doesn't get to act. It has to being shot wakes it up and on its turn.
Keep in
Yeah.
mind the room is also
So
still filled with smoke, which I can see through because of my fucking cyber eyes. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's it gets up, very kind of like can't make heads or tails of the situation. So that will
Panicking.
be its turn. Business, you are up. I will say that just for dramatic scene dressing, you do hear um go through the building as it you know somehow the dino got up.
Hmm.
The business looks over his shoulder, like, his eyes completely wide out of, like, holy fuck, we have to deal with this now. I'm gonna.
Going to
I,
look
I
at
am gonna. I am
look
going
at
to try
business and
and
say,
over.
You have
well, hold on, let him speak.
you have two options.
Let Marty finish his thought, please, Chen.
I do think at this point we do need to do another face down, and then I will go after the raptor and see what happens.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
the
go
face
ahead.
down would be like the arguing, and then the like, no, you're gonna do as I tell you or whatever, right?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Okay. So you face down, kind of the dramatic yelling and bargaining with Chen. You are still in his way. It will,
Mm-hmm.
he does have to pass you to go into the building, but
Yep.
you have not dissuade him from going after the dino.
For whatever
um,
reason he chooses.
yep. So that was your action, Marty. You still have your movement, and you can move into the building if you wish. And I will say that even though there are walls on the map, you can move through them because most of the they're broken, so you can move through holes.
Oh,
So you don't
okay.
have to route around wildly.
That's kind of funny. You saw what I was doing. Like, where's the? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just don't have a map that has the walls broken, unfortunately.
Yep.
But yeah, you should be able to move your token.
So, are we supposed to deliver this thing alive or dead?
It wasn't specified. Basically, Deanna's agreement with the cops, which I mean, she did not. I mean, she kind of gave a partial truth, like some of the details in terms of, not mentioning that money was on the table, but we've been, like I called the police for input on what to do, and like, they said to, if we can deal with it ourselves, then we're authorized to do so. Like, in other words, we don't
Yeah.
have to wait for the cops to show up and potentially fail to do this. Like, we can take the matter into our own hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're free to kill it.
Which also did not entail whether it was meant to be tranquilized or killed, but Deanna is very much adamant on killing it.
Well, I don't have a tranquilizer with me because I'm struggling with chin here, so I'm heading up here to take kind of a tactical.
Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, from the looks of it, the it, the raptor would go out this way or this way.
Is this actually a door, Emily? Right here?
There are holes where your thing is.
Right, I'm talking like the
Um,
main entrance to the room. Is it right here? Like, how did the raptor enter the room?
there's like a door that it's been trying to like bust down
Okay.
since you sealed
That's
it. Like
what I
over
was
here.
asking. So. Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it couldn't break down a wall, like, get out.
Right.
Because these are like, like thin, like wooden walls, like tissue paper.
Right, but it doesn't know that until it tries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, I can't see
So-
diddly squat.
Mhm. Okay. So the business moved, and Chen also moved into the building.
I'm taking kind of an Overwatch position here, ish.
I'm just moving into the building. I'm not pressing the issue.
Deanna, you are up.
Alright.
And as you, dangle outside this window, you see that the raptor is back on its feet.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot it
Very
again.
disoriented, but yeah. Okay, so you're shooting into. I don't think there's. Let me double check, but
Well,
I don't
shooting
believe
into
there's
smoke that normally
penalty
would
for
be a
shooting into
penalty,
smoke.
but I don't have that penalty because I have
Right,
Cyber Eyes that
Are you-
cyber eyes. Yep. So
That's the screw.
yep. So you can shoot if you
Alright.
wish.
Because it's up and about, do I have to roll an attack now, or can I just roll damage? Because I'm basically shooting fist in the barrel.
Yes.
Alright. Well, yes to which.
You will have to roll the attack.
Alright.
Need to double
I will
check if dodging
spend
is a.
one
You're
luck
not-
point. Or oops, no, that's the wrong thing. Spend luck. Oh, not that. Okay. And alright, I'll just roll. And I'm still targeting it. My DV to hit him would be 13. Oh, for fuck's sake.
High reflexes.
What? Why didn't it? I don't see my roll. I'll refresh the page. Son of a fucking
Yeah, it didn't
bitch and
roll
log
for
me
me.
out. I gotta log in with my Gmail account.
Oh dear. So do I kick the player, right? So you can log back in
Yeah.
as the
If you
player.
kick just Cody out, then I should be able to log back in.
Cody kick
Alright,
player.
let me
Okay.
log out and see if I can. No, it still doesn't let me. What the fuck? The only other option would be to restart the server, but I'm fine just using my GM account if you're okay with that.
Yeah, sure. Just because we're almost done with the session,
Alright.
so.
So, alright. Log back in. Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll because I don't see my roll in the chat.
Yep, it's fine.
Let's see. Okay, so Malorian. I used 1 luck. Fuck, I hit fucking confirm. There we go. Oh, that's the polar opposite of what I had before. Alright.
Okay. So select the Utah Raptor and roll
Fuck.
damage.
Yeah, I forgot because I logged out. I didn't have them selected. Alright, so roll damage. And I will. Can't. Alright. 20 damage. Holy shit. Alright. This is apply damage, which I assume you need to do.
Yep.
Does that kill it?
It is still up.
Fucking
It is very
shit.
wounded, but it is still on its feet.
God damn it. Alright. Okay. And then, so that was just my, like, main action to shoot, and then with my, like, essentially fast action, if we're using, like, free leg terms, is there anything else I can do with that? Because I'm not going into the room, but...
You still have your movement. So you can...
Is moving the only thing I can do, or is there anything else I can do?
You don't have to move. But... Okay.
Well, I'm just curious, like, because it's been a hot minute since I've been in combat, like, you know, does this game just have movement as a dedicated action, or is it like Free League where there's like fast actions and slow actions, and fast actions can include movement but also have some other things that you can do?
Yeah. So, like, looking at the manual, so it's literally one other action, which was shooting, plus a move action per turn.
Fuck.
Movement can be, like, running, climbing, swimming,
Okay.
like that type of thing.
Alright, well then basically it's just shooting and that's it. Alright. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so go around to...
So it now has to do another, because the thing is that the you said like the rounds in this are basically like a few seconds long, right? Like they're pretty quick.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the gas lasts for a full minute. So he has to do that roll again.
Okay. So I'll make a... Just torture drugs, -2. Okay, so it is not knocked down because it didn't roll like the critical failure, but it does have the eye like damage. So it'll have problems. Where's my critical injury head damaged eye? Okay. Okay, ranged attack -2, perception based on sight -2. Okay, so we'll have more issues like moving around. So what it will do, just readjusting the token so it's in the room. It will start attacking one of the walls to break it down. To, frighten the animal. Will try and escape. Okay. So, yeah, it'll do a brawling attack, which I'll just roll the damage because, it's a wall.
Quick
The
question
wall's not gonna...
you before you roll that. So the smoke would give a -4 penalty to that.
Okay, yeah,
and then the damage, you said the damage die crit gives like a what, a -2 to visual tasks?
Yeah. Well, perception, sight -2, and ranged attack -2.
Oh, alright. Well, I mean, at bare minimum would still get at least a -4 from the smoke.
Yeah. Okay, so nearest wall to it is probably this one. So it'll do a brawling attack -2, based on, or -4 because of the. Okay, so double check the walls. They're thin walls, cover. Then wood. 5 damage. Okay. So it does, you see it does break one of the walls, and I will, have its movement, because it can't move as fast. So it
But
will
for the time being, is
go.
it still stuck in the room?
Uh, well, it broke the wall, and it will, move. Where's my measuring tool? Because it has a movement of 7, which I'll treat as a movement of, 4. So, be there.
Keep in mind that I did seal
So
off
it
the
will.
doors to try to slow its movement.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll move part of its movement into this next room.
Alright. But then it would have
It
to break
will.
the other door, right?
It'll break the other wall because
Oh.
it has a rate of fire 2 on its brawling attack.
Oh, crap. Alright, I didn't realize that
Yep.
Brawl
So
had
it's
rate
out
of
of
fire as a
this.
thing. It's cool.
It's out of the smoke, so I'll just roll base damage. Okay. It will break another wall, and it'll finish its movement in this room. So yeah, the business, you do hear a bunch of racket, and it does sound, it does seem like it's moving towards you.
Out of curiosity, in this setting, do they still use wood for cheaper buildings, or is it all metal?
This is a really old building, so it's still wood.
Hmm.
Okay, so the business, you are up. You hear an ungodly racket moving towards you. What do you do?
Can I shoot through the walls?
I believe you can, yes. Um, okay. So you're shooting basically through the doorway,
Yes.
basically be this wall because he broke down.
Yes.
Yep. So you will have to get through the wall first, which is 5. It does have 5 HP, but yeah, I will say you will be able to shoot through the wall.
Okay. So let's see. I probably
Someone
click
take
on
me.
assault rifle. No, I don't. Over here. Rolling an attack. How about that? Yep.
Okay, you hit. Just click the little blood drop. Roll damage.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, that's cool. You can
Okay.
do it from the fucking roll result. I did not know that. When I roll
Oh,
it, I
that's
just do it
cool.
separately.
Can I do an auto fire? Or not?
You would have had to do that as your initial roll.
Okay.
So not now, but you can do it next time. Okay, so 16
-5.
5. Yeah, minus 5. Basically hit it, so basically 11. Okay, yeah, so I'll have to manually add back the health after you shoot
Is
it.
he shooting through 2 walls or a window and 1 wall?
I would
Just
consider that a
one.
window
Yeah,
or something.
like the window breaks, won't take away any of the damage, so one wall. Um, okay. Um, yep. So you've almost killed it.
Oh, great.
I have a plan that'll probably lure it back over to me.
It's very, very wounded, very pissed off. Um,
I have returned.
welcome back, John. Just in time. It's your turn.
Yeah, my brother's glasses broke, and
Oh.
yeah, he was trying to get a screw back in, and I was trying to fix it because he can't really see without his glasses. And it's like one of those real tiny screws that
Oof.
holds part of the frame together.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was pain. All right.
But you are up. You've seen the business like fire towards when like through a window, through a wall, and you hear roars near
All right.
you.
Well, I'm only running. I can only move 5, so I'm moving 5 meters closer.
Actually, let me check movement because I think it's in combat. It's like ×2, like 5×2. So like 10 meters you can move.
So I can actually possibly run up.
Possibly.
Do not tell me
Yes.
you're running up into engaged range with it.
Yes, I am.
Oh, Christ. Well, at least it'll be
You
a
Okay.
convenient distraction while...
you'll see why.
Yep. Okay, so you've managed to. You will be able to get like up near the dino.
Okay.
What do you do? It's
I
very
am
pissed off and
I am going
wounded.
to go for a pressure point attack. To hit its spine.
Okay.
Instead of
All
making 2
right.
martial arts attacks, you can choose to make a pressure point strike. Use your action to use this move against a single target in melee range. If you hit, you inflict the spinal injury crit in addition to your martial arts damage.
Oh, boy.
Okay, go ahead. I want to see you.
Okay.
See
So
you
I think we're
bolt
all like, I want to see this.
martial arts
it.
14. I don't know if that hits the.
It does because I rolled 13 and I hit. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it should anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, hold on. Probably would help if I did the roll attack.
yep, I'll have you redo it.
There we go. So there's that, and then here's the damage. It is not an aim shot, it's just. So it takes a spinal crit plus 15.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so let me roll the damage to see if it's still standing. No, you've so you've done the spinal crit, and you've gone over its hit capacity. It's basically gonna do a death save to not die. But I will put the spinal crit on it. Body. Spinal injury, correct?
Crit, yeah.
Okay. So it will make a death save.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well, still failed, so...
Yeah, so yeah, well, you You
I just imagine
paralyzed
Chin
it.
just running. Just imagine Chin running in. You just see him just like take his fingers and make it into a point and just stab it in the back. It's like skink, and it just goes.
Yeah, basically you run up to it, do the pressure point attack, and it will like roar and then just fall over because you've killed it.
It's like, oh, I mean to break its
It's
back, but I guess that works too.
yeah, like and its legs are like twitching as it dies from the spinal cord injury. But
The business comes over and goes like, I didn't know you had a straw in your hand, because after all, that's the straw that broke the raptor's back.
You gotta keep the pan strong.
Jesus.
That was the straw that broke the raptor's back.
Okay, so I'll end combat because it's dead. I wasn't expecting you to fucking like falcon punch it to death, Chin.
I didn't Falcon punch it in the head. I Falcon punched it in the back. Okay.
But
I'm a good
still,
Falcon. Touch.
but still. Okay, so you're out of combat. Um,
I'm destroying the
you're free
eggs.
to act. Okay. Yeah, you'll just stomp them and
And
like break them.
I'm taking DNA samples
Oh
for
no.
research purposes.
Okay.
I can predict it now, like some sort of like sex enhancing drug with the vigor of a raptor or something. I don't know.
No, I'm just gonna possibly clone it and then have an
You're gonna clone
innate
a
kill
clone?
switch built. Yeah, and it basically have an innate kill switch built into it so that if things ever happen again, I just push a button and it goes kaboom.
um,
That's what the original scientists thought too.
what is even the role to take like a positive DNA sample? Make me a medtech roll, I guess. Just with basic
Medtech.
like medtech, like you get +4 to
Okay,
like
basically my med.
sample it.
What is it? Is there? Oh,
Seeing Chin doing this, is there any like a can? I mean, I'm not gonna stop him while he's doing it, obviously, but like, is there like a can of gasoline or something that I can pour on the corpse?
Um,
king.
Yep, that'll work. You successfully get a DNA sample from the dino.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll say that there's like, you know, there's stuff to like, pour on the corpse and,
All right.
destroy it.
Because the reason being is because realizing if Chin is doing this, then somebody else might try to do so as well.
Yeah, Chen will help you, destroy the eggs and the current body. He just wanted the DNA sample, so if anything, if something like this happens again, he technically could have a bioengineered weapon against it.
Yeah, like that, like, Deanna is fine with that. Like, she doesn't try to destroy this, like, the DNA sample you took, with her logic
Hmm.
being that you don't have, I mean, considering that you're fucking broke, I don't expect you to suddenly,
Yeah.
receive a letter in the mail saying that you're, John Hammond's heir, and that you suddenly
Yeah,
inherit
no.
fucking InGen and can start doing this shit, so she
Yeah,
doesn't consider it.
I specifically say that it is just for if like another one of these things do show up. I'm doing this for research to have a bioengineered weapon, so we don't
Yeah,
have to fight this thing like last
okay.
time.
I can accept that, but yeah, I destroyed all the fucking eggs. Um, and also, I definitely want to be clear that Deanna is being very thorough. It's not going to be like a post-credit scene where you see one egg survived under the bed and it hatches.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
No, this is not a Godzilla, spinoff. No tuna heads involved.
But yeah, you thoroughly smash all the eggs. I won't, be petty and make you
Well, I mean,
roll to find
I'm
them all.
not doing that to be petty myself. I'm just again,
No, I completely understand.
given how much of a headache this thing was and how dangerous it was, Deanna does not want any more of these things fucking running around.
I just Falcon punched it once and it died. What? Isn't that bad?
Yeah, after I fucking shot it twice and the business lit it up with an assault rifle. Don't act like you just like one-shot it.
Okay, my question is, what does the spinal crit do?
It death save +1 is what it's
Okay.
like. It does, but like you broke its spine, man. Like
All right, so I could. Okay, there's a second part to this. Okay, I can choose to take a -8 to the roll. Instead, I can do an aim strike for the head.
What are you gonna
If I
karate
hit,
chop
it
its head?
inflicts a brain. It inflicts a brain injury crit.
Oh my god. I mean, it's already dead.
So,
You don't need to.
I mean, I could have.
Right,
maybe
but
if you
like,
run up on these in the future, you could try
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it's dead. It died. And you're, looking at the charred corpse of a giant, genetically modified fucking turkey.
And then I start roasting like marshmallows over it. Oh,
I worry about Ched.
no. After it's all cooked and everything, he just like starts, taking it apart and says, "Chicken." Like he's gonna eat it.
There's something very wrong with Chen. That's all I'll say.
Oh, you're only finding that out now.
No, I knew that before, but this just
We're a
solidifies
little late
it.
to
Like,
the party.
Okay, so just if you look, Emily, at my cultural origin stuff, his personality is intellectual and detached.
so Michael Bishop. Or like David, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of like hates everybody just equally, and then he's just kind of, yeah, here.
But yeah, I mean, seeing Chin fucking roasting marshmallows over the corpse of a raptor, I mean, it even causes fucking Deanna's like, cyber eyes to glitch as like, as she cannot process what she's fucking seeing.
Well, he is also Southeast Asian, so I mean,
Yeah, but
You really want to go there?
why do you think
And
he's
I'm
named
not talking
Ching
about
Chang?
Southeast Asia.
Why do you think he's called Ching Chang? His father was a girly man.
I swear, you need to watch Michael Cho when he.
It's like his father. What is that? The guy that his father he got he was mad at him for overdrafting for 52 cents. You don't have 2 quarter.
Hear that silence?
I'm laughing quietly as I'm updating my notes about the slaughter that took place here.
which, speaking of, Deanna
You know
is
that line that you're not supposed to cross?
Hmm.
Look behind you.
But you were
Deanna,
saying something, Cody.
yeah, is going to like, because speaking of slaughter, is going to definitely get whatever evidence is like, whatever supports our like proof we have of the fact that all of the scavs are dead.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, dear God.
after that, I would go through and start pulling out all their cybernetics, just everything, throwing them into a scrap bin.
Deanna's also going to drag the like once the fire dies down, the like Vaderified corpse of the Utah Raptor outside, and ideally while Chin is distracted hacking apart a bunch of corpses, she's going to kind of like do like quiet, like, look both ways, accept the cash from the cops, give them the corpse, and then make sure that Chin doesn't catch on.
I swear to God, Chin is now the repo man.
I mean, when someone doesn't pay for the cybernetics, they call me.
Honest Chin's shop.
I need to watch Repo the Genetic Opera. I've heard it's pretty good.
No, it's so the movie I'm talking about is like people that get a cybernetic replacement for their organs, and then if they can't pay, then the
Show
Reaper
up.
Man shows up, and
Mm.
does its thing.
Fun. I need to
Not
double
really.
check the yeah. Double check the Scavers and the
Currently, I'm just reading what you posted. It's like, and she'll like killed martial arts. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I was just giving Blitz a bit of a status update because it's
yeah.
apparently it's in one of the other freaking. I'll get you a list of the stuff you pull out of them.
Oh, I'm just turning all that stuff over to the fixer. Like, here you go, bud.
Yeah, I'll look at what it is and tally it up for your bonus. You get paid
Okay.
next time. Okay, so that's that was the session. It didn't go the way I thought it would. If I'm being honest.
Does it ever?
That's true. I'll give you all like 60 XP for the battling the fucking dinosaur. And I'll add that to your sheets.
Yeah.
also gonna add.
Kid is a scary psychopath.
Oh shit. That's about as subtle as fireworks.
I'm not sure if he's a psychopath. He just doesn't have any inhibitions.
I mean, I feel like that kind of fits a psychopath in terms of being kind of
No.
severely disconnected from, reality and the world around him,
Yeah,
behaving in a very aberrant way.
Well, see, he's smart enough that he knows he needs to act a specific way, but he's completely detached from the reality of what is there.
Yeah. Like he's definitely not quite a sociopath. But,
No.
in terms of a
Psychopath,
yes.
yes. Like, he does feel remorse over specific things, and he does feel guilt, but he doesn't care.
Okay, in that case, I think he is a sociopath.
Okay, that's. Sorry, I'm trying to find the mooks and grunts like supplement. Pardon, mooks and lieutenants. There we go.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm hopping out of here. You guys have a good rest of the day.
Thanks for being hilarious.
Hey,
Yeah,
someone's
thanks for the
gotta be
session,
funny when Blitz isn't here.
guys.
Right? It's either me or Blitz as the comedic relief, you know?
Ideally both. A quick question for Emily. So I see you added the IP. The money. Can I go ahead and add that now?
Yeah.
You said it was
Like
like
they'll wire it to you.
$1,000 for the. So, well, actually, well, Chen, while you're here, so, because you said that if the other members of the ensemble aren't present, we get a larger slice of the pie. So.
What I'm getting at is after the bonus and everything, then we'll have a total of how much we get.
Yep. You'll get the bonus from the police, Cody, right now. I just need to tally up the other bonus, and you'll get paid next session.
Well, because I thought you said it was going to be like, what was it, 2,000, 2,500, something like that.
2,000 per person.
2,000 per person who joins Chin on his crusade. But since it was only 3 of us instead of 5, if more money was on the table, would that mean that we would get like an increase
Let's
to
say
our
3,000,
yeah, something like that.
since we did it with less people, and because normally we had
Yeah.
5. And
You'll
And he
each get paid
he does
3,000 for
1,000,
the job.
All right, cool.
Oh.
So I'm going to just
and then
have
you can divide the bonus by 3, and that's what everybody else gets for the bonus.
bonus for what?
All the cyberware that I've pulled off all these mooks.
How much? Okay, so hold on. How much money am I adding total? At
3,000.
least 4,000 in my case, but how much?
Yes,
For the
4,000
Yeah.
for you,
Just
3,000 for me. The bonus money that will be divided by 3 is next time.
Okay.
yes, because I need to like find where they
Hell yeah.
have the like gear for the Scavs, because the Foundry module doesn't have everything. I've noticed.
Okay. So,
So I need to find where they have the stats for the Scavs and.
So by how much do I add
3
my
grand.
Euro box? What?
3 grand.
3,000.